All right, guys, I'm going to be doing the review of the Ozark Trail 3000 size Walmart brand spinning reel. I purchased this 3 months ago. It has been a fish catching machine. I have wrecked some giant fish on this little bitty freaking reel. I mean, this thing really should be used in freshwater, but I have put it to the test in saltwater, you guys, and I'm actually going to take this reel back to Walmart today because I have like 3 days left on the return period. At Walmart, if you purchase something from Walmart, you can return it within 3 months, no questions asked. There's a reason, you guys. I'm not just returning this to get my money back because I, am finished with it. No, there's a reason I'm actually returning it, and I will get another one. If they don't have another one, I'll just get my money back. But here's the thing. Even though this has been a fish catching machine, about a week ago when I was pompano fishing, I noticed that it started making a little bit of a noise. I mean, it's still reeling smooth. It is catching fish like crazy. It's not the gears. The gears aren't clicking on the inside, but it sounds like something's going on with the bearings on the inside of the reel. So last night I took it out in the dead of night. I'm snook fishing. I mean, it is still, quiet. There he is. There he is. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Did you get your Rad Reeling Fishing coffee mug yet? Catch more fish guaranteed. So let me go ahead and spin this thing around. You'll see that it spins like super, super awesome. It's really still a fish catching machine, but these bearings are starting to get a little bit loud. So listen. Now, I could keep on fishing with this, right? But like I said, Walmart has a 3-month return policy, and I would say that it needs to be returned. I mean, it is making more noise than when I purchased it. And if I do get an exchange, you guys will see how quiet the exchange is. I'll actually put it in this video. But anyway, you guys, so that is like the biggest thumbs downer on this reel, but I have caught a bunch of big fish. It casts great. The drag is really smooth. I love the way the drag makes a nice clicking noise. The thing I don't like about it, it's got an anti-reverse switch, so if you do drop this thing in the water, water's going to get inside the reel, and having that anti-reverse switch allows sand to get in there. But hey, for 15 bucks, it's been a fish catching machine. Now, this is going to be a great reel for fishing in freshwater, okay? I've really put it to the test in saltwater, but I would recommend that this reel be used in freshwater. And look, guys, I fish a lot more than your average fisherman, right? I mean, I'm out there fishing 5 to 6 days a week. I really put this to the test in the saltwater. I fished a lot with this reel, so I can give you an accurate review. Okay, what else can I tell you? It's got a braid ready spool on it. The bail works fine after 3 months of use. It's still working great. Like I said, it's still, look at that thing, it cranks, man. I mean, it's got a high-speed ball bearings in it. So, but let me share with you one of the problems that I did have. I'm gonna say about 3 or 4 weeks after, let's just say a month after I purchased this reel. I took it out one morning. I was fishing with it, I'm reeling, I'm going, man, this thing feels tighter than usual. It just didn't have that nice free flow when I was reeling it. And so I brought it home, I popped the side cover off, everything was fine on the inside, put a little bit of extra grease in there, and I put the cover back on it, right? That didn't take care of the problem. So then what I did is I checked this spool housing right here. I took it and I wiggled it back and forth, and it wouldn't wiggle. I mean, that thing was tight, and I'm like, that's really weird. That feels like the nut that holds the spool shaft in place. It sounds like that tightened up or something. So I actually took the spool off, and that little nut right there, there's a washer that has a Phillips screw in it. That washer is actually permanently attached to the nut. So the washer is permanently attached to the nut, and that Phillips screw just keeps pressure on the washer to keep it down in place. Well, apparently that Phillips screw, either from the factory, wasn't fully tightened down, and after I used the reel for a while, that nut actually tightened down on the spool shaft, and it caused the reel where it was feeling tight. So all I had to do, you guys, is put a wrench on that nut right there. I had to back it off just a little bit, and then I tightened down on that little bitty Phillips screw that holds that washer in place. I tightened down on it really good, and it put just a little bit of play in the spool housing, and now that thing just spins like woohoo. But that is the only issue that I have had with this reel. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some fish clips right here, you guys, and you can see some of the big fish that I caught on this. Like I said, I caught a bunch of fish on this thing and a bunch of big fish. So, and then we'll come back and we'll close this thing out. There he is. Oh, that's a good one. That's a better fish. Oh my God, that's a much better fish. Man, they are feeding tonight. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, they are feeding. Wow. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. We got a good one here, guys. We got a good one here. We got a good snook. Yeah, he just figured out he's hooked. 25-pound test, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. This is really going to depend on how he's hooked. Oh, he's swimming at me. Much better snook. Oh, that's a much better snook there. That dude right there is about 26 inches long. Much better snook. Yeah, getting them, boys, getting them. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Here we go. All right, feels like a good one. Feels like a good one. Come on, be a pompano. Come on, be a pompano. Spot lock it, JC. Spot lock, spot lock, spot lock. Come on, be a pompano, baby. Oh, we got a fighter. We got us a fighter. We definitely got a fighter. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, it's the right color. It's the right color. Come on, I can't tell yet. Oh, I got two of them. I got two of them. Oh, I got double jacks. What a way to start. Woohoo! All right. Nice. Man, oh man, I thought I had me a pompano. Darn it. I'll take double jacks. There's one. Thanks for the catch. Nice, nice, nice. Got the little jackster this morning. Two of them. Woohoo! See ya. All right. Eat it, man. Eat it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, I might have two of them on. Man, that is a good fish right there. That is a good one, baby. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at that. I changed my rig. Big old sheep's head. That's a tank there. That is a tank. Yep, there we go. All right. That one will eat. That's a giant sheep's head, man. That is the biggest sheep's head I have caught. He's like 16 inches. Holy buckets. All right, while you were watching that video, I thought of a couple more things. I'm not sure how readily available parts would be. And also, I had to take the side cover off of that reel one time, you know, when it wasn't reeling quite right. In order to do that, I had to take the spool nut off, remove the spool, loosen the nut that holds the spool shaft enough to pull the spool housing up in order just to get the side cover off. Pretty laborious task just to get inside of the reel. Now, I give that reel a 9 out of 10 for the cost of $15 reel, you guys. It is a fish catching machine. It would have continued to catch fish. I actually took it back to Walmart. I could have taken the side case off of it, oiled things up and greased things up. Probably would have eliminated that noise that it was making. Anyway, it's an excellent reel for the money. Get it to fish in freshwater. I wouldn't use it for saltwater all the time. Thumbs up are appreciated. Get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya!